Hey, am I live? Am I live? Did it work? Yay! Hi, everyone! Welcome to the Letters to Santa live stream. This is going to be loads and loads of fun. Hopefully we have a few people up in here. I see Valerie. Hey, Valerie. And then who else? Ooh, Jen, Diamond Queen 2020, Dawn, and Valian. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I'll give a couple people a little bit to come in. And then I'll tell you what's going to happen in the live stream. So Santa is backstage right now. And we had Letters to Santa form to fill out. And so kids or parents of kids filled out like a letter to Santa that Kerwin is actually going to be reading to Santa. So if you filled one of those out, or even if you have kids, go get them. This is a very kid-friendly stream, okay? I hope so. I hope it'll stay that way. Yeah, it'll stay friendly. I kind of promise, you know. Hi, Bianca. So yeah, get your kids. And if you're just coming in, and moderators too, if you could continue to share that form in the chat. If anyone wants to submit it while the stream's going on, that's totally fine too. What we're gonna do is I'll probably read a letter, and I have some interview questions for Santa. Then I'll read another letter, and then, you know, go back and forth like that. So you may have a little bit of time to fill it out. If you want to, have a message to Santa. Hey, Rivka. Hi, Aaron. Hey, Jill. So yeah, people are starting to trickle in. So if you have kids, or even if you don't have a kid that you want to fill it out for, if you have like a friend that you think needs some cheering up, or they're, I don't know, going through a rough time and they just need Santa's little, you know, his spirit, then fill it out for them. You know, it goes a long way. Hi, Deborah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I'm just going to be face on at this point because like my hair is crazy and I don't want to take away from Santa with my beauty. So I'm going to point down at my diamond painting while Santa's big screen. So I'm going to go ahead and change the layout of the stream real quick, and then I'm going to bring Santa in. So hang tight just a moment. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm pointing down. So Santa Claus, are you ready? Yeah, he's ready. Okay, you guys ready for it? Welcome all. Here he comes. Here comes the big man. Ooh, ooh. Well, hello, Santa Claus.
Hello there.
You just, I love your whole attire and your style right now.
Oh, thank you. We have to stay stylish now.
That's right. How's your day going so far, Santa Claus?
Busy, busy, busy. Always working.
Oh yeah, I bet. So like some of us have like weekends off, or we get off at 5, but no, you have a whole list of everybody in the whole entire world, and
yes,
you
I
check
do.
it once or twice, huh?
As a matter of fact, while you're there, I have the naughty and nice list right here.
Oh gosh.
So let's see. Ready?
I don't know. Am I?
Show me Kohlmeyer family. Up right to your page, right here.
Oh God.
It says Kerwin, and it says there's 5 stars next to Kerwin's name. Jedi level nerd, like Star Wars, sci-fi, Funko Pops. Definitely on the nice list. We have you, Ashley / Crashly, Diamond Art Paintings. Lots of Primo Sculpey.
Woo!
And Harley Quinn.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We have Nora, who's 5. And it says a little note here, Ninja Nora, next to it. And she likes My Little Pony and Among Us. And I heard she's pretty good at that.
She is a great killer, Santa, yes.
Yeah, well, you know, we're watching, you know.
Yeah, she does it in good taste, yes.
And we have Zach, who likes Legos, Minecraft, and He's among us too.
Mm-hmm.
Maddox, who's 14. He likes to sleep in Apple products.
He does like to sleep a lot, Santa.
You have to get him up and moving around. Look at that. But it looks like the whole Kohlmeyer family is right there on the nice side.
Oh my gosh, we made it! Kerwin, did you hear it? We made it!
I was surprised you made it.
Excuse me. Don't.
Oh, because you married me, and I was even more surprised I made it.
Santa, I have some questions about the naughty and nice list.
Okay. What's that?
Can one do a bad deed, like punch their husband in the back when he won't get up for work? Can they make up for that later on and then, go from the naughty list to the nice list? Is that a thing?
I don't know. We might be able to. Although I'm still wondering, I've seen some of your Friday nights, so.
Santa, that's not really that. I don't know what you're talking about, Santa. What had happened is it's Kerwin's fault. So
I've seen these all. That's okay. Everybody's got to blow off steam once in a while. That's fine.
Right. I mean, the most rowdy one in the Friday Night Lives is typical Robert Piazza. I don't know if you have him on your list, but he's the rowdy one.
Not Saint Robert. He's amazing. That guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's a Jedi level nerd too, just like Kerwin.
So Santa is also into Jedi stuff, huh?
Who doesn't love Star Wars and Jedi and sci-fi and Doctor Who? But Santa loves it all. Diamond painting, Snoopy. We love it all. And I got a whole bunch of elves making a whole bunch of that stuff around here this year.
Oh, really? So I was going to ask you about that too, Santa. And then we're going to get into our first letter for you. So one more question here. And I forgot what it was. Hold on. Let me gather my brain again. What were we just talking about? What was it? Okay, never mind. I forgot it. Kerwin, are you ready for a letter?
Why don't you ask me a few questions first? Okay.
So Santa, I remember my question. I remembered it. Santa, did you put some magic in my brain just now?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Okay, what I want for Christmas is a cure for ADD so I can just keep my stuff together the whole time. That would be amazing, because I had it locked in. Anyway, so you have so many elves that make the toys. So are they making toys 365 days of the year?
They're always working. They get vacations too. They're not too bad.
So what are you doing while they're like busting and grinding these toys out?
I make toys too. I show them how the toys are made. I come up with ideas. Ooh. We all work together.
So you're a hands-on kind of guy.
Of course. If you listen hard enough, you can probably hear some of their bells running around in the background. I don't know if you can hear them running around.
That's an elf? Hi, Mr. or Mrs. Elf?
Hello. Nope, that's Mr. Elf. He's got to keep him away from some of the trees. He eats all the candy canes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to check out the chat. And chat too, if you have any questions, please tag me with the @ and then Crafts with Crashly. So it highlights in red and Kerwin will tell me because Santa's very distracting. So I probably will miss it. So did you have a question? Is that
I have a question for Santa.
Santa, I cannot be responsible for I'm locked into the nice list, correct?
Yes, so far.
Oh, so far. Oh gosh. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Santa, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Out of all your elves, how do they have the patience to deal with what the people do to them while they're in the houses, sitting on the shelves, keeping an eye on the kids?
Oh, it takes a lot of doing. Elves are very patient people. But even sometimes I get a little complaint list on some of the elves. That's why we put on the list. And kids, you're not supposed to touch the elves.
Or feed them after dark, right? Or is that something?
Especially, you have to be nice to them. Especially with all the. I think they have a union now, so you have to really be nice to them.
Oh, nice! They unionized. Oh my gosh!
It's a fun union. They're okay. They have a lot of fun with the kids and everything like that. But yeah, you're not supposed to touch the elves. You're not supposed to be mean to them. Because instead of getting a visit from Prep and Landing, that's when you get the coal elves that come in.
Hey, I saw that movie on Netflix, Santa Prep and Landing. That was
See
a
that?
good movie. We do have a question from the audience.
Okay.
Hollow Queen Crafting, a good friend of mine, would like to know: is it too late for two little girls who've been naughty to reform their image before Christmas?
Anything's possible. We give them a little break around Christmas time. If they're not too bad and they listen to their mothers and they do everything they're told and supposed to, we might be able to cut them a break this year.
So, do you think that they would be like more apt to be safe if they did extra things like cleaned their room and not back-talked their mother and massaged her feet?
Oh, everything helps. Help with the dishes, clear the table, keep your room clean, make your beds, all that kind of stuff. It helps. And I know Hollow Queen too. She's in the Jedi level Nerdist too. So we know her.
Yeah. And my other best friend, Jennifer, has something to say too. I guess her mother had to write you an apology letter because she touched Cindy Lou, our elf. So we can't touch the elves at all, huh?
No, they don't like to be touched. They're very friendly and they love to talk to you. But when they're working, they can't talk to you. They can't touch them. Then they have to come back and they have to be, they have to be all re-inspected and make sure everything's good because they can get sick easy too.
Oh,
So
geez.
that's why you're not supposed to touch them.
An elf reinspection sounds awful. We don't want to do that.
It's like a little physical. They come in, they check their temperature, give them a once over, and then they can go back. But then it might be hard to find them after that, though, because they might hide a little harder trying to get their job done.
That's fair enough. Another question that we have from the chat. Oh, Monica says, "Hey, Santa."
Hi, Monica.
So
would that be Monica Sanchez?
That is actually Monica Sanchez. Yes.
I know her.
Oh, you do? Oh, good. Okay. So this one comes from, she's a member of my family, basically. This one's from Valerie. And she says, does Santa pay the elves in cookies and diamond paintings?
Well, I think she knows. I've gotten this question from her in letters before, too. The elves get the cookies, and they also play a lot of Fortnite, believe it or not, and Among Us and things like that. So they get their V-Bucks, they get cookies. If they want a diamond paint, we know where to get them, so we're good to go.
Oh, yes. So she keeps that. She sounds like a needy customer. You know what I mean? She's just going to keep asking. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But I don't know what V-Bucks are. I'm really glad that you're up to date with all the happenings. I bet that's different from like 10 years ago, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely different.
Well, that's amazing. Let's see if we have any more questions.
That's why I have to be quicker these days. People have cameras and cell phones and everything. Pads, tablets, camera phones. Santa's got to be quick.
That's right. Okay, so, Kerwin, get the computer charger. I'm about to die. And we don't want to die. So Brian would like to know if he is on the nice or the naughty list. Never mind, I got it.
Let's check for Brian. Let me see here. Show me Brian.
Show me Brian.
Let's see. It looks like he's on the nice list for now.
For now, Brian. Did you hear that? For now.
It looks like he's on the nice list. Although that Valerie, your friend Valerie, she's got a little asterisk next to her name, so I don't. She's got a.
What does the asterisk mean?
I mean, she could go on the naughty list at any time.
Ooh, so is there like different levels of like naughty and nice lists? Like ones that you have to extra watch? Are they the ones that you have to come back and check it twice for?
Oh yeah, we have elves watching all over the place. Santa knows.
Santa knows. So you know the song like he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. So the myth isn't true that you just loom over people while they're sleeping, right? Because that would be kind of weird.
No, Santa's not creepy.
You're not. Oh, that's good. That's
why we have elves. We talk to parents, and we can kind of tell when people are being bad. every time too many people are on the naughty list, that's when Christmas spirit goes down. And we can feel that, so we got to figure out what's going on.
Ooh, that brings up another question. But should we open the letter first before I run out of questions?
Well, I have another question for Santa real quick.
Okay.
Does it get annoying keeping an eye on Crashly with all the Hamilton that goes on in her life?
Not at all. I love singing it. I love singing Hamilton too around the stables with the reindeer and Mrs. Claus.
You know, I'm very thankful right now that these live streams, you have the ability to watch them on the replay too. And I can even snip out the little bit that just happened there, Kerwin, in case you ever need reminding what Santa had just said. So that was really good.
Yeah, and I was told to wait too that your friend Robert Pizza.
Yeah.
He said during the stream, if you start singing, I'm just supposed to say "and Peggy." So,
that's very true. That's what he does. Yes. Ooh, Shine's in the chat too. I'm not sure if I missed any questions from the chat, but if I did, please repost and I am watching. We're going to go ahead and open one of the letters that we received for Santa. Are you ready, Kirby? Okay, let me move the microphone here and then you can take it away.
All right, Santa, this letter is from our very own Brian Elliott.
Okay.
29 years old. And his letter to Santa is, I would love to have more diamond paintings and more printed cross-stitch supplies. I also want everyone else to have an amazing next year. You think that's doable for our friend Brian?
I think so. Although the way people keep going with these years, 2019, 20, I'm crossing my fingers for 2021 too. But as long as you're nice to people, you random act of kindness, pass it on, we can all make next year even better.
Right. So you don't think the year 2020 is like a trailer for what 2021 is going to be like, right?
I hope not. I don't think so.
Oh, that's really good because somebody said that to me the other day and it has me freaking out, Santa. Has me freaking out.
The year is what you make it.
Oh.
Lemons, lemonade, all that kind of stuff.
You want to read one more?
Yeah, I'll read another one. This is from Andrea Harvey's child. Their name's Peyton Gilbreth. They are 9 years old.
I can vouch for Peyton, Santa. She's amazing, and she loves rainbows.
I think I spoke to them already live, Drea.
You did?
I think so.
Oh, isn't Peyton great? I just love her.
Oh, yeah.
Peyton's letter is, Dear Santa, my wish this year for Christmas is LOL glitter globe dolls and a camera. I have really tried my best to be good all year, and my mom says I have been doing really good with my remote learning homeschool. Aww. I'm super excited for Christmas. I love you, Santa. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That was beautiful, Peyton.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure. Yep, I know. I remember she's on the nice list.
Good. She deserves to be. She's so sweet.
And I can tell every time Crashly reads a letter, she starts crying.
You don't know, Santa. You don't know. One more? Or what?
We'll do one more. This one is from Drea's children as well. This is Abel Gilbreth, 5 years old. And their letters reads, Hi, Santa. I really want a boxer robot and a gravedigger remote control truck. Guess what, Santa? Our silly elf Bella put toilet paper all over our dining room and made a big mess. LOL. Merry Christmas, Santa. I love you.
Merry Christmas. And you sure it was your elf Bella? And we're not.
Oh, Santa's calling you out.
Santa knows. Someone's not messing with somebody else.
Just curious though, if he had walked in on Bella, acting a fool and making a huge toilet paper mess, he can't intervene, right? He can't touch the elf.
No,
therefore, do you think the elves might be a little mischievous?
Sometimes, yeah, they get that way.
Do they have their own naughty nice list? Do they get presents?
They get lots of stuff, but sometimes the elves test you too, to see if you're gonna blame somebody for it, or if you're gonna call them out, or if you've done something, and to see if you can take responsibility. They get a little mischievous too if you touch them, or if they hear you mistreating them or saying something about them. They know.
I never thought about that. They could be testing us, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's why I tell some kids, you have a Christmas list of what you want. and Santa brings it to you. You might not get every single thing on your list, but that might also be Santa seeing how, are you thankful for what you got, or are you angry about what you didn't get? That tells Santa, are you really on the nice list? Do you deserve to be on the nice list? And are you thankful for what you got and what your mom and dad get you as well?
That's a good point. And that can be hard for kids sometimes if they wanted something big like a four-wheeler or a BMW or a Star Trek Enterprise medallion. I don't know. And they couldn't do it, so I think that's a really good message about that for kids, because I know it can be hard. Nora especially, she gets crazy, but she needs to learn that lesson a little bit too.
Yep, just remember, you should be thankful for what you have, because there are kids out there who don't have as much and would be thankful, definitely thankful. So it's all about the spirit of the holiday. It's not just about presents.
His heart intentions are good for therefore. So Cheryl has something interesting. I don't know if it's a question or... Yeah, it is a question, I think. So Cheryl, another good friend of mine, doesn't Santa know whose heart and intentions are good or others? Therefore, he knows the real person from within. But sometimes actions could speak louder than words, right?
Mm-hmm. We could all have the best of intentions in our heart, but how we act is also a part of it. Mm-hmm. I can tell who the good people are, but are the good people acting on what they feel is right? Or are they going along with popularity? It just depends. Santa knows, but it also depends on how the person is, too. It's all about your free will.
Santa gets deep, man. Have you ever wrote a book?
Several.
Oh.
Who do you think wrote Rudolph?
I thought that was I don't know. I don't know. But that reminds me of another question I have.
Okay.
So why do you have like 3 names? Like, where did Kris Kringle come from, or Saint Nicholas, and also Santa Claus? Like, what happened there? And what do you prefer?
Santa Claus is fine, but there are hundreds of names that I have. Santa Claus is it's also almost could be Latin. I started out a bishop in Turkey. My name was Nicholas, Saint Nick, who was Saint Nicholas from the church, who used to give presents out and once a year to the people that, low income people, poor people, and good kids and things like that. But I have, in Spanish, my name is Papa Noel. In German, it's Santa Claus or Sinterklaas. There's names for every country all over the world. I like Santa Claus or Saint Nick.
So, like, when you were younger, did other kids like call you Saint? And like, if so, how did that make you feel to be called Saint all the time? That'd make me feel pretty cool.
No, it wasn't when I was younger. It wasn't until I was older anyway that I was Saint Nicholas.
Oh,
Nicholas.
I see.
I joined the church, became, was in the clergy, and then became a bishop. And
I don't know what any of those words mean, but like, that's amazing. Like, when you say clergy, I think that you're part of a court system, but I'm assuming that's not true.
Yeah, the clergy is with the church, someone who belongs to the church.
Oh,
who
okay.
Became
That's
a bishop.
a word for member. I got it. All right.
Yeah, high up in the church, and who is known for giving things and bringing people and helping people. And that's where Saint Nicholas came into being.
I had no idea. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, here's a question. Crystal says, can Santa bring me some manhole? I don't know what she's talking about. Santa. Manhole covers. Okay, no, we're good. For these rabbit holes I keep falling in.
Oh, you got a bunch of rabbits in your neighborhood? They love digging them little buggers.
Sometimes us crafters refer to rabbit holes as, going online and looking at diamond paintings, but then you find a new craft and then you keep going down and end up accidentally. So I'm not sure if that's what she means or like literal.
Yeah, I knew there was a couple meanings. I just wanted to be sure which one it was, but yeah, Mrs. Claus does that a lot too. We have a lot of new hobbies that have gone around the Santa's village around here.
Yeah, I support my friend Valerie's obsessions all the time, and help her out with her husband when he tries to give her grief. But we win every time, so I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Claus is definitely inspired by your videos as well. So we have lots of hobbies around Santa's Village for you.
And Diamond Queen 2020 wants to know if Jennifer, I don't know how to say that, Lene maybe, or Chris Sachs is on the nice list.
I think I just spoke to them too. They're
Oh,
definitely on the nice list. Yep. As a matter of fact, let me see. I think I just spoke
You
to
have
them.
to check it twice, ladies and gentlemen.
Still on your page. Let me see. I think I did just speak to them though. Yeah, they're definitely on the nice list. Yep.
Fair enough. And I think Cheryl is trying to test you here. So let's see. She has a child listening now who said a naughty thing, but had a very lovely heart. Please, Santa, tell them you do know inner goodness. You know, when I think about that inner goodness, like if I said a naughty word, but I said, man, Santa is a bad A word, I'm okay, right? You know, or I can't say bad words at all.
Well, it's sometimes people slip. Even Santa slips once in a while. I've stubbed my toe on Santa. I actually said humbug once.
No.
I know, right?
No.
But you can tell if someone slips, people aren't perfect. Nobody's perfect.
That's
and if you slip and you say a naughty word,
one time. Valerie said something awful one time.
I heard that. I could not believe she said that.
Is that what caused the asterisk next to her name?
I think so. Her little light here in Santa's workshop in the Naughty Lights Center just started blinking like crazy.
And you know what? I was fulfilling your duties for you too. You know how you said Santa or the elves, you know, test people? So I was testing her and I was pushing her and she said it, Santa. She said it.
Well, you know, like we're talking about with this question, Santa knows what's in your heart and can tell. And if you're sorry about it and you slipped, we'll cut you a break, you know, as long as you're definitely sorry for it.
Yeah, and I know for a fact she has a beautiful heart of like gold or whatever is more beautiful than that, you know, other than my face. Let's see. Elizabeth De La Rosa, another good friend of mine. She needs a good man, Santa. You know, isn't that an oxymoron? I don't know about that part, but she really needs herself a good man. Is that something you can wrap up and send in some sort of like cop uniform to her house, maybe?
Well, you see, first of all, a lot of women, you want to find a good man, the first place you look is in your friend zone because that's where you put all the good guys.
Oh my God, Santa's got jokes.
So look in your friend zone. There's a few nice guys in there that like you, that you're like, oh, you're such a good friend. I don't want to ruin it. There's all your good men, first of all. I mean, there are still some good men out there, but I know a lot of women that pick some weird guys with the funny hive man bun things and the weird clothes and the fancy cars. But no, you want to find a good man.
That's not what you did. Oh my God.
Right in your friend zone. That's where you find them.
Oh, Santa, that is the funniest thing I've heard all year long. Oh my gosh, that was really, really good. Let's see. I guess like Crystal had a good question. Let me go back up here. Did we answer Crystal? Oh, here we go. Is this the one? Rabbit holes, because hubby is going to figure it out. Oh, yeah, she's trying to get out of the crafting rabbit hole. I guess she's going to get in some trouble with the hubby. You know, but you know what, Crystal? I know for a fact your hubby is not the one who decides who's on the naughty or nice list. You know, so maybe this is a test for your hubby, right, Santa? Or do you have any words of wisdom here?
Well, it also goes both ways. I mean, it's not completely, you know, we can't put you on the naughty list because of what your husband says, but it goes, you know, if your husband's having a problem with it, then just sit down and talk about it. It's what you do. It makes you happy. It keeps you busy. It gives you something to do. Sure, you got a lot of things. You decide, okay, is this really important right now? Or is it something you can bookmark and come back to? You never give up all the little rabbit holes. You just mark them for later.
Ah.
You can go back and revisit them.
Well,
Hollow Queen is watching. I didn't say that.
Hollow Queen has a follow-up question. Oh, Drea came into the chat. We actually did read. Well, did we read all of hers?
2 questions from Drea's kids. Yeah.
Yeah, we did, Dre. They were the top of the list. I'm sorry. So Harlequin has a follow-up question. Is that where you store the craft supplies at the North Pole or in those rabbit holes? Is that where that came from?
No, I got them in a big warehouse full of elves making them all up here. Rabbit holes, I think that was something you guys made up.
Oh, is it like one of those Amazon warehouses or whatever?
Yeah, that guy's got almost as big a space as I do.
Cheryl, what is in my messenger? Is it a message for Santa or has anything relevance to the stream? Because then I will. If not, then I'll get you back after. Let's see. I sent him to clause.
Valerie had a question for you, Santa. Was your suit always red?
Ooh, interesting.
No, my suit was not always red, and I think I've answered this for Valerie before, or one of Valerie's kids. Santa was green until actually 1875.
I'm sorry, did you say green?
I was green.
Whoa.
I had a green outfit, but in 1875, the Coca-Cola Company, whose logo is red and white, decided to draw Santa in red and white, and it just stuck. So they made Santa red and white, and it actually looks kind of stylish and is a little slimming. So we kept the red. And as a matter of fact, Santa still drinks Coca-Cola too. He's a big fan.
Isn't that product placement, Santa? Or like, what if somebody like Diamond Art Club had reached out to you and wanted, to advertise you diamond painting? Would you be open for something like that?
Sure.
Somebody go get Diamond Art Club. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I look at the products, and if it's something worthwhile and not harmful, I have no trouble endorsing anything.
So Dawn wants to know, so if we went crazy and ordered a bunch of diamond paintings, could you help us out with the hubby? Like, whisper those Santa sweet nothings, sprinkle them with some dust or something?
Well, that one you're kind of on your own with. But speaking as a hubby, there's one phrase I've learned over the years: happy wife, happy life. Ooh. So we do bark a little, man. We'll make our voice heard because we are men. We still gotta, make it seem like we're in charge, but we know. So we kind of let it go after a while.
I prefer happy spouse, happy house.
You would prefer wrong, though.
Well,
let's be honest.
I think even Kerwin gives in a little bit now and then. I've seen that, Santa knows, Kerwin. Santa knows.
So Shine would like to let you know as well that, you are familiar with diamond paintings, right? Oh, you already pressed the button.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, she's actually working on a diamond painting of you wearing a mask. Will you be wearing a mask this year while delivering presents? That's a very good question, Shine. I love you. Thank you.
Well, if it's that important, I can put one on, but I'm definitely socially distanced. There shouldn't be anybody around when I'm out or when I'm around. Everybody should be up in bed and sleeping. And Santa gets tested regularly, so I'm fine. And if you want me to wear a mask, if you want me to wear a mask in your house, I'll wear one. But I'm in and out.
Well, I don't think anybody should be like 6 feet from you, right? They should be sleeping.
Exactly. Everybody should be up in their room. Prep and landing should have already checked. Creatures stirring 0, all asleep, nestled all snug in their beds, all that good stuff.
Fair
and
enough.
I'm moving on so fast you would never even notice and never have a chance to, be sick.
All right. Well, Dre is here, so I'm going to go ahead and read those 2 letters again.
And her children are watching, so I think that they want to. If you guys don't mind.
I remember seeing Drea's kids the other day. Hi again.
So just remember, Peyton wrote,
"Yep.
Dear Santa, my wish this year for Christmas is LOL glitter globe dolls and a camera. I have really tried my best to be good all year, and my mom says I have been doing really good with my remote learning homeschool. I'm super excited for Christmas. I love you, Santa. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year."
And that's wonderful. And you're definitely still on the nice list. Nothing's changed. And it's good to hear from you again. And Merry Christmas to you too.
And I vouched for you, Peyton. I let him know that you're amazing and you love rainbows and all sorts of amazing things. And you're amazing too. So stay clapping.
And Abel, and we know. They're still good.
And Abel wrote, "Hi, Santa. I really want a boxer robot and gravedigger remote control truck. Guess what, Santa? Our silly elf, Bella, put toilet paper all over our dining room and made a big mess. LOL. Merry Christmas, Santa. I love you."
And Merry Christmas. I'll have to have a talk with Bella and see what happened. Make sure it wasn't mom and dad that helped her make that mess. But we'll see.
And we have another question from the chat from Ruby Q. She plays Among Us too. We played the other day. From her son. Can I have a hoverboard for Christmas from Anthony?
Well, we have to see how it goes. We got you on the nice list. So we always go. Most of the things when we bring them to kids, we definitely check with mom and dad first to make sure it's okay. Because Santa will end up on the naughty list if I bring something that, mom and dad don't approve of. But I don't see a problem if, when I talk to mom, how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
That's like when people ask me for a puppy or a kitten or something. And if I were to do that and bring you a puppy without talking to mom and dad first, they'll be having booby traps waiting for Santa next year.
Yeah. Nobody likes booby traps. Yes. So here's another one. Tia.
With a painting like that.
Yeah, I don't have one of those, Santa. Anyway, my big sister Tia wants to know if she's on the nice or naughty list. Ooh, Tia, I don't know. I don't know, Santa.
Well, I spoke to your niece, I think, the other day, Tia. And I think you're on the nice list too. We can let you slide.
She does nothing. She's amazing. Oh, Jerry's here. Hi, Jerry. Let's see, my son. I'm gonna ask a question. My son wants to ask a question. Ruby Q, did we get to your son's question, or was there another one that I missed? If I missed your question for Santa in the chat, please repost now. It's going kind of quick, and it's a little hard to keep up with. So please don't feel afraid. Just post it again if I missed it, okay? Any other chat?
Well, the other one from Anthony, Ruby Q, is Krampus real?
Santa and I had a pre-talk about Krampus before the stream to prepare, because I had, kind of the same question. And Ruby, we all know what LMFAO means, and it's not just a band. Santa's watching, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, I know what it is.
It's also like family, and if you're judging by inner person, she is amazing. She's just no filter like me, So. I've
heard Ruby Q go to town.
Yeah. And I'll go to town with her any day, anytime. Anyway, if you could cleanly reference that, kind of like, I don't know, what we talked about without going so far into it, that's fine if you're okay with it.
Krampus, if you're not naughty, like really naughty, then it's nothing to even worry about.
So he's real.
If you're really, really naughty, unless you're really, really naughty, you don't even have to worry about it.
I didn't think he was real. Is he real?
Sort of.
Is he more like a figment,
He's a legend. There's different versions of how the legend goes. Some people say he's Santa's shadow that deals with the naughty kids, which I don't believe that. But he doesn't really bother you unless you've really done bad stuff.
And didn't try to make up for it.
Right. If you're just a bad person, then you worry about Krampus. If not, you don't even have to worry about it.
Does that mean, like, since he's your shadow or whatever, and you live in the North Pole, is his home the South Pole?
No, he lives in the woods. He actually lives in the Black. He supposedly lives in the Black Forest.
I wonder if that's what happened to Red Riding Hood. Anyway, we just won't talk about that anymore, right? You want to open another letter?
Speaking of asking if something's real, I was wondering, Santa, how much were you rolling around laughing when you heard Crashly ask the other day if your reindeer were the only real reindeer?
My side still hurts about that. I'm still giggling about that.
That she didn't believe that real reindeer besides your magical ones existed.
Yep, reindeer are all over the place. There are reindeer, and then there's Santa's reindeer.
So if I get a pet reindeer, can I teach them how to fly too? Because I could go all sorts of places. I could hop on over to Jennifer's house whenever I need like a hug.
No, you don't have the Santa magic. It's the Santa's Christmas magic that helps them fly.
I see. I just received a message, Santa. There are quite a few children listening in from the JD Children's Hospital.
Really?
They just wanted to see if you'd speak out, to them, or say Merry Christmas or something.
I would happy to. Merry Christmas to everybody at the hospital there. I hope you're all going to feel better soon, and you'd be on your way home. But you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Absolutely. And this Cheryl is the in between for that. So Cheryl, if you have any specific requests from specific children, I have my messenger open on here for you. I have my messenger open on here for you, and I'm watching. Okay.
Sure, Santa would love to hear from them.
Okay. All right. You want to get to another letter, Kerwin?
Another letter. This one is from Emma Enzenauer, age 18, and she just wants to say that she hopes you're doing well.
Yes, thank you, Emma. That's very nice of you. I'm doing very well. Thank you. And I hope you are too.
I think that that's really sweet. A lot of letters to you, do they mainly consist of kids asking for things? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but do you receive any letters just saying like, hey, what's up,
I occasionally get a nice social letter, but the majority is people getting right to the point with what they want for Christmas.
Have you ever received like a bunch of selfies?
Not a lot of selfies, no.
Oh, I'm going to fix that for you next year. It's a goal of mine. You watched. I just got this thing called a selfie stick, actually. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna put that to work.
It depends on if you're sending them to me on the Sundays or on the Friday time. Yeah, so it just depends.
I'll send you 2 different batches. How about that? Okay.
All right, we'll talk to Kerwin about that.
They will be clearly labeled. One will be a red box. One will be a white box. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Stay tuned for something that might happen on a Friday night stream with Santa. We don't know yet, but somebody had a good idea. Anyway, I just saw another question and I missed it. Sometimes I don't go to bed, Santa, but now I will. Little Anthony, hold on. Oh, gosh, the chat's flying and Kerwin's not keeping up. I'm sorry. Okay. So Anthony is a little worried, I think. He says, sometimes I don't go to bed, Santa, but now he will, he says. So just letting you know, he's changing his ways, Santa. If he's not on that nice list, I'm not sure where he's at, but he's working on it, okay?
Anthony's doing good. He's on the nice list. We cut him a break. We always cut everybody a break a little bit now during Christmas time. But you have to be asleep. You have to go to bed early so I can be there. If you're not asleep, I can't stop in.
Right. And remember, Anthony, doing extra good deeds like rubbing your mom's feet, with some good lotion, maybe that'll help, right? Unless Ruby's super ticklish. I'm not sure. Even still, it would be funny. So still do it. Yeah.
Help clean up after dinner, make your bed, keep your room clean. Yeah. Help mom pick things up around the house, all the good deeds get noticed.
Oh, okay. So can you read Tia's next? They're listening right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Okay. This letter is from Tiara Carlock, 18. Tia is their parent. Their letter reads, Hey, Santa, I wanted to write you about a very special young lady. She's had a very boorish year. She's missed some of the most exciting times in her life. When 2020 first rang in, she was about to embark on the best adventures of her life. Her eyes were bright with all the fun that she was about to enjoy. She would celebrate her 18th birthday, and the following day, her world would close, and all her joy would evaporate with the blink of an eye. She had plans for an exhilarating finish to her senior year. There was an amazing trip to Italy and Greece for the honor students, a senior trip to California, senior breakfast, senior skip day, painting on Basic Mountain. Her sports banquet where 4 years of hard work from cheer captain to third baseman on softball would be honored. Her passion for journalism as the editor of the school newspaper would go unnoticed. Her achievements in being awarded seven scholarships to attend UNLV, where she officially entered as a junior, would not be celebrated because the scholarship ceremony was canceled, along with the prom and graduation.
Oh my God.
Every time she turned around, another event went from postponed to canceled. She spent the summer in quarantine instead of hanging out with friends. When the time to actually head off to school, she took the safer route, remained home, and moved as many classes online as possible. On November 1st, when we traditionally kick off the Christmas season and began decorating, it broke my heart to hear her say, "I really don't have much Christmas spirit this year. Everyone is going through so much. With all my baby has lost and had to endure, it did warm my heart to see she was thinking of others." When asked what she wanted, she said she wanted some yarn, some jewelry beads, so she can make herself some scarves and jewelry to look good when it's time to go places again. So Santa, because she is so unselfish, I'd like a special shout out to my baby Tiara. And please see to it that she gets that yarn. Gotta have my baby looking good when the public sees her again.
Oh my God.
Definitely, it's definitely Tiara. Santa understands. With everything going on right now, the only thing I can say is be patient. This has happened before, and it'll probably someday happen again. But for now, be very patient. It's very nice that you're thinking of others, and that should actually bring your spirit higher at Christmas time, to know that you're thinking of other people. And that's kind of what the Christmas season's about. Thinking about others, making
And
yourself
Tiara, if
happy.
I can just say something too. Oh gosh, we're cutting out again. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. The computer glitched. But Tiara, the real strength that I think that you have is going through everything that you just went through. That's awful, and you're still standing up. And I just want to say, don't let go of that, because I admire you for it. Because sometimes I have trouble with that myself. So, good for you. And I'm going to be thinking about you. And actually, in the chat, let's just throw up a bunch of emojis for her, because that just really touched me, and that I'm really teary-eyed now. And I just want to let you know, Tiara, I'm going to be thinking about you when I need inspiration. So that's all I wanted to say.
Yes, Tiara, it keeps my spirit up when I can tell that people are thinking of others. And I think the yarn will definitely be coming your way. And since you're in college, I don't know if you've had a philosophy class. I think it's Nietzsche. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I can tell you're definitely going to be a very, very strong young woman. And you keep it up and keep the patience is all I can say. Be patient. This too will pass. Okay? You have a very happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Tiara.
Oh man, Santa, that one made me a little emotional. Woo. So, are you gonna read those ones next?
We've got some messages from that children's hospital coming in for you, Santa.
And
Sure, let's hear them.
they're shorter messages, so we're gonna run through those. And hello, kids! Thank you for writing, Santa. I'm so glad that you're able to be here for this.
Hello, kids. What do we got?
I'm gonna bounce back and forth on these a little bit, because I don't want it to be a lot of emotion at once. So one of them is from Dennis, and he said, "Love you, Santa. Will you find me here? If you find me, I will share my toys."
Oh my God.
Dennis, I always know where you are. Santa always knows where the kids are, especially the nice kids like you. And I'm very happy that you like to share.
Bouncing back and forth was a great idea, because I can't handle another tear. So let's go to the I don't know.
Another one from the children's hospital. Tristan says, "I love you, Santa."
Oh, thank you, Tristan.
Oh, Jerome at the children's hospital. I think he might be on our level. He's asking for Star Wars Lego set.
All right.
Who wrote you about? You probably know exactly who that is now.
I'm sure I have his letter. I think I remember it. I always kind of keep a little extra eye when I notice Star Wars or Star Trek or Doctor Who or
Y'all heard it here. Santa plays favorites. I knew
No,
it.
he doesn't.
I was just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, look at it this way, Crashly. I have a naughty and nice list. So if they say, "Why are you being so judgmental?" Kind of what I do. If you're a nice person,
Oh my
Santa
god.
knows it. Santa knows it.
That's awkwardly fair enough, Santa. That's a valid point.
I'm not being judgmental, but I can tell
kind of.
who's naughty and who's nice, who likes special things, who, Santa knows.
Man, I wish that I could get away with being judgmental without being judged. That's a solid point, Santa. Bravo.
All right.
Oh, don't worry, Santa gets judged too. I have Mrs. Claus running around here. I'm not off the hook.
All right, going back over here to the letters to Santa.
All righty.
I think I saw Crystal in the chat.
It was above, yeah.
So this one is from Corbin McAllister, 12 years old.
Okay.
Parent guardian. It's Crystal Bones. Their letter reads, Dear Santa, I hope you are well. I've been a good kid this year, or tried to be. I helped my mom with chores. We did a big cross-country move. I helped some homeless people. This year, if you could please bring me some Legos, Fortnite characters, and some Marvel action figures, I'd really appreciate that.
Ooh.
Thank you, Santa, for your kindness and generosity and all the hard work you do for kids like me all around the world at Christmas.
Ooh, and Corbin, if you're in chat, I'm sure Santa already knows this, but what's your favorite Marvel character? I'm curious.
And we can definitely make that happen for you.
That was beautiful. And bravo for going out of your way, helping the homeless. Wow.
Definitely.
12 of them.
That's definitely the way to seal the spot on the nice list.
Yeah.
Kind of keeps your spot right there.
All right, another one from Letters to Santa, and then I'll go back to messages from the Children's Hospital.
Okay.
This is for John Crane, age 2, from their parent,
Ooh, I know
Jill
him.
Crane. We know Jill.
I know John too.
Dear Santa, I've been a really good boy for my grandparent, Jill Crane. Dear Santa, I've been a really good boy for my grandma and grandpa. I would like a fire truck and a trash truck. I love dinosaurs, so anything dino would be great. I also love Blippi, so Blippi stuff would be nice. I would also like a nice dog bed for Lucy. She hurt her knee and cannot jump on the bed anymore, so she has to sleep on the floor. I feel bad for her, even though I like to pick on her. Love you, Santa. John Crane.
Aww.
All right, John. I think we can make that happen.
I love that he included a wish for not just himself, but his dog with a aw. Bravo, John. I hope you're listening. That was beautiful.
All right. Now I'm going to go back to some of the messages from the Children's Hospital. So, fair warning.
Somebody give Crafty a tissue.
Go ahead and put the Depends away for now and grab some Kleenexes.
Yes, because some of these are heartstrings.
Why are they called Kleenexes anyway? Sorry.
That's the name of the brand.
Oh.
This one comes from Jilly at the Children's Hospital.
Okay.
She asks Santa to ask God to make her better.
Tough subject. Oh, Santa. Oh.
Well, that's really not up to me. We can all ask. But God has his plans. I have nothing to do with that. But
well, let's throw up some prayer hands for her.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone else that is not feeling well.
And we'll all ask. Everybody here tonight, we can all ask.
Yeah,
and see how that goes.
Even though that's not something Santa can physically give you, by you writing to him, just know that everyone here in this live stream right now, including myself and Kerwin here, we will be with you in spirit and thinking about you. So I hope that helps lift you up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was beautiful, Jilly.
Tyler at the Children's Hospital has a request of you. They want to know, will you take one of his presents and give it to a kid who isn't getting one?
So like someone on the naughty list?
No, probably someone whose parents don't have anything either, but I can definitely make sure everybody gets a present. And I think we can get another one. We don't have to take one of yours because you being so unselfish, we'll make sure you get all your presents.
That was beautiful.
Kathy wants to say Merry Christmas,
Is
Santa.
This from the Children's Hospital?
Yes,
okay.
These are from the Children's Hospital. Kathy wants to say Merry Christmas, Santa, and that her mommy loves her and thank you.
And Merry Christmas, Kathy.
Aww, Merry Christmas.
Carol says thank you for working so hard during this bad time. She says to help get new toys there.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting that. That's what my elves help with.
They have the biggest hearts there. Oh, thank you guys for taking the time to write to say, oh my gosh.
Kenny, who's 8, wants to let you know that they love you and that they are making sure to leave you cookies.
Oh, love cookies.
Ooh, that reminds me. Do you have a favorite?
Santa's favorite is Oreos, but Santa will never turn down any cookie. So, as you can tell, Santa's not turning down the cookies.
Do you drink the milk if they leave it there? Like, what if it's old and sat there for hours? Like, do you still drink it?
You know Prep and Landing, right? They make sure it's cold and they make sure it's good.
Oh yeah.
Santa does like Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, so
or Coca-Cola and Oreos, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
I try to tell myself the diet offsets the cookies, but I tell myself that anyway.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, like you prepare all year and everything. Do you have like a solid workout plan? Because with all those cookies, I would think you're a bazillion pounds, or is it magic or what? Because I need the secret, please.
Well, Santa does it. It works out really well, but I always say I'm getting into shape, and the shape I have chosen is a circle. So it is still a shape.
I see what you did there, Santa. Solid work there. I like that.
Another one from the Children's Hospital is from Sharon, 6 years old, and she's wanting to make sure that you remember that she wants an American Girl doll for Christmas.
All right, I'll know.
Not a French girl, an American.
And if you haven't written a list to me yet, if you write the list and leave it out on Christmas Eve, I could get it then too.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, Santa knows.
Now, I'm not sure if this children's hospital has a chimney, but I know a lot of hospitals don't have chimneys. So for anyone watching or listening, why don't you go ahead and reassure them how you can get in to leave them their presents?
Well, that's what I've been sitting here playing with most of the night. Santa has a key. For everyone that doesn't have a chimney, Santa has a magic key. That's how I get into your house if you don't have a chimney. But most of the time, the people in the hospital let me in anyway. The doctors and nurses and the security people at hospitals will let me in. But if you're home and you don't have a chimney, this is how I get in. It only works on Christmas Eve, so I'm not just rolling in and going through your fridge whenever I want, That's what it works.
Well, that's why they leave out the cookies and milk, so you don't have to.
Do you ever have to stop in and use their bathroom while you're there?
No, I don't have time. I wait.
There's probably one built into his magic suit, huh?
No, we don't do that.
Oh, that would be funny.
We got a couple other messages from Cheryl from the Children's Hospital, all right? Cheryl wanted to let you know that 5 nurses all say they love you and to bring them your magic.
Of course.
And then the charge nurse decided to take Cheryl's phone. Okay. And Cheryl's trying to tell us not to read this, but she grabbed Doc's phone to say thank you. She is a special doctor who goes above and beyond for all them.
Oh, Cheryl!
So she wanted you to know.
Definitely. I know about Cheryl. We know.
Since Cheryl tried to divert that attention from her, let's all just pause a second, throw up a bunch of emojis for Cheryl. Like, especially in 2020, she's out there in the field taking huge risks. Let's show her our appreciation. So thank you, Cheryl. I'm going to start a slow clap. I don't know how far it's going to go.
Thank you, Cheryl. I know everybody out there this year especially, all the doctors and nurses and professionals, first responders, firemen, police officers, they all deserve it for staying and doing their jobs, and even against everything that's going on. So they all deserve a round of applause.
That's fair enough. I did just see a question in the chat from my bestie Jen. Okay. How do you get through the metal detectors? Do you have a magic space bubble?
It's how fast I'm going. They can't detect me when I'm going that fast.
Oh, snap. Santa thinks of everything. Jen, you got anything else? Come on. Bring on, Jen.
I've been doing this a long time. I know how it works.
Those Ring doorbells don't got nothing on Santa.
Nope.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh, no, I can't remove it. Oh, wait, I was talking. If you want to go ahead and do that laugh again, it was beautiful.
What, my laugh?
That's way better than my snort.
I love your snort. That's always so much fun.
Oh my gosh, you watch me snort. Oh, you don't listen to the stuff that I laugh at though. Like, oh gosh.
I'm going to go back to some more letters.
Okay.
This letter is from Jennifer Lene, 35. Goes, I need some Christmas spirit because of what I'm going through medically. It's pretty depressing knowing that what I have has no cure and is only going to get worse in time, and it may take it to where I can't work, and that scares me. All I want for Christmas is to have my fiance and family around me for this disease to stay at bay until I'm a lot older. Thank you for reading my letter.
Of course. And Jennifer, I know it's hard to deal with things like that. And I always tell everybody, you always live each day. I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but you always live each day like you don't even know if tomorrow's coming. Just today is what you have, and live each day the best you can and make each one count. And I'm sure the less you think about it, the more fun you'll have and the better you'll feel.
And Jennifer, that touched me again. But if you ever need some company too, we have 53 people in here. We're a big old family. You just let us know. We'll set up Zoom meet. Like, I don't know if you ever need anything. I'm just a click away. God, that sounded like an advertisement, but it's true. Just reach out.
That's another advertisement. I've noticed this group is one big family, and there's nothing that they won't help with here.
Right.
So anytime you need something, I'm sure there's someone in this group, and Crashly yourself, you can always write down or talk to anybody here.
Got a couple more messages coming in from the Children's Hospital.
All right.
Trying to keep up with them in case they're close by with the stream so they can hear you answer them.
Oh, fair enough.
Chris, who is 12, you might have to pull some strings for this one because they're asking you for a PlayStation 5. I know those are hard to come by right now.
Yeah, Santa's having trouble with them. Sony's not being cooperative with us.
Sony.
Santa's trying to get a couple of them himself. So that one we're going to have to, I can't promise anything with that, but we're trying.
All right.
That's all I can say. I'm trying.
Joy, who is 11, says she is happy she is feeling much better than when she came. And she can play with her toys. And she wants makeup, please.
Makeup? Makeup? Oh, boy.
Wow. I know they have the washable makeup and things like that. I don't know. Usually when someone says makeup too, that's another one I run by mom and dad first. Because I know some people want to wait till you're older or whatever, but it probably won't be a problem. But we'll talk to mom and dad first. But we'll definitely pull the strings here for that one.
Perfect. And Peyton wants to know, at what age did you start being Santa? I'm assuming the presents and the ordeal.
30.
Well, that's a very specific answer. I didn't expect that. Okay.
I was 30 for 725 years.
You've been 30 years old for 725 years?
1,735 years.
Holy, I can't cuss. I can't cuss.
Your beard went white at 30?
No, that came afterwards. That's
all the
right
stress.
around. It's funny. My beard came white right around the Mrs. Claus time, I think. I'm not sure.
I was about to say, what kind of question is that? You're turning white right now, kid.
Yeah, it's been working that way for about the last 3 to 4 years.
I'm probably to blame, and I'm okay with that.
Yep. When I was St. Nicholas, it was in the year 350 A.D. So I've been Santa Claus ever since.
David from the Children's Hospital, 13, says he has been a very, very good all year. Can you show him you are real and say ho, ho, ho? And can he have a Super Mario game?
I can work on the Super Mario game. The ho, ho, ho is more with my laugh. But for you, I will definitely say ho, ho, ho.
Just listen, he'll be laughing. I'll think of a joke or something.
How many aliens does it take to steal? No, I can't tell you that one.
Was that a naughty joke, Santa Claus?
Prove it. I didn't say anything. I'm still on my own nice list.
Fair enough. Got another one? Letters to Santa?
Yeah. This one, I don't know if I don't know if she's on the naughty or nice list. I don't know. This is from someone named Jennifer Roberts.
Oh, I know her.
And she says you know her age, so.
Mm.
Her letter goes, "Dear Santa, thank you for continuing to spread Christmas cheer. Your spirit blesses millions around the world. Our family would like to know what you would want us to leave out for you and your reindeer. We have peanut butter fudge, cinnamon rolls, or chocolate chip cookies for you, and we have celery, carrots, and broccoli options for the deer.
Ew.
Love, the Robertses."
Aww.
So that would be J-Rob. We know Jennifer.
And I didn't know that when we first met that she was also J-Rob.
Yes, I know Jennifer, and I like Oreos, but like I said, Santa never turns down a cookie. And we also want to say thank you for everything she does in her job and her every day. She's definitely doing some special work herself, and we want to say thank you to her too. But yes, definitely any kind of vegetables the reindeer like, but I like Oreos myself.
Beautiful. How can we buy presents for them? If you're talking about the Children's Hospital, I think I'm going to try to come up with something next year because it really spoke to me tonight. So nothing for now, but stay tuned for next year, okay?
That's something we'll work on.
Yep. Jennifer says, "What? He knows me." Did you see what she did at the retreat, Santa?
I've heard some of her comments.
But she's good, right? Because
she's on a nice list.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to take what people do at retreats and blowing off steam as, a naughty list offense, no, I don't do that. But especially since I know somebody gave other people lap dances and stuff at the retreat. But
I think that was Nana that gave that lap dance.
Uh-huh.
You don't be lying to Santa. That's a quick way to get on his
you know
naughty
what?
list.
It was me, and I gave it to Nana, and I do not regret a second of it because it brought joy to her heart, and I got some exercise shaking my booty. So everyone won. No, nothing was harmed in that lap dance. And now my mother knows that I gave somebody a lap dance.
No crafters were harmed in the making of that lap dance. So.
Thank you, Santa. So everyone heard. Thank you. There you go. It was cute.
Here's another letter for you, Santa. This one's from Elizabeth Lyon.
I know her.
And she wants to tell you, I have recently been given some crazy news health-wise. I am not asking for myself, but for my kids and family. All I want this year is peace of mind for them knowing all will be okay no matter what the outcome. I know Maddie's on the nice list, but not sure about Alex, LOL. Could we make an exception for this one? Just once? Love you, Santa. Sean.
I think I can make an exception this year. But the best thing to do to make sure everybody has peace of mind is just talk to them. Communication is the big key. Let them know how you feel. They'll let you know how they feel. And all will work itself out for you.
Yeah, but that's another. She's like family to me and has been for a long time now. And her heart is beautiful. And she did just get some crazy news that's impacting her family. So we're all here for you to shine along with Santa's Christmas spirit that I'm sure he sent fluttering your way. All right. Do we have any more?
Well, there's one more from the Children's Hospital. Okay. And also, Cheryl wanted to let you know the kids are all cheering.
Yay!
Jonathan, who is 5 and quite sick, says, I love you, Santa. I wish for a Nintendo Switch, please.
Oof.
Well, we'll definitely see what we can do for that. You put it on the list. We'll see what we can do.
Those are the kinds of items that the elves don't have the ability to make, so you have to make the manufacturers to get them.
Like,
and I know that can be hard.
Sony, freaking Sony.
Things that have things that are brand new, like PlayStation, Switch, Xbox. I usually have to work on them with the companies themselves, but everything is in such high demand this year because more people are at home this year. But we'll see what we can do.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that, Santa, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. Oh, hold on. Oh, I just wanted to let you know that. Oh, here we go. So Nana says, "Hi, Mr. Santa, Mr. Santa. Just want to let you know that Ashlyn, beautiful name, really enjoyed your visit yesterday."
Oh, I'm glad. I can tell. She was very quiet.
Oh yeah, some kids are shy, I guess, right?
Well, it's usually they're a little shy on when I visit someone like this online. It's not where they like at the store or if I go to someone's house. Usually the little ones just take a really deep breath and scream for 20 minutes while I'm there. But
Well, Santa, I don't know if you know this, but you're kind of a big deal, you know? Like you're the man.
I try.
Yeah, does it feel good to be a gangster?
Well,
So modest. Listen to him.
I just do what I can.
Oh. All right.
Another letter for Santa. This one comes from Sylvia Carroll.
Okay.
We know her.
And she says, "Hi, Santa. I would love that you say to my mom, Sylvia Ricalde, that she must follow the instructions of the doctor in order to heal and to get her presents in Christmas. She is 70 years old, but she loves Christmas and Santa still."
Ooh, good one.
I know a lot of people in the healthcare field, and we call that non-compliant. But it's definitely a good idea to listen to what the doctors and nurses tell you so you can feel better. We don't hold up Christmas presents. I don't like to do that. Or do this or you don't get your presents. I don't do that. But I will say definitely follow the doctor's orders so you can feel better.
Do you think non-compliance would be grounds for the asterisk next to your name on the list?
Not really. That's not really. I mean, you're not making yourself feel better, but it's not making it could make you feel worse. But I can't tell people how to live their own lives. You have to do what you want to do, and if you want to get better, you just have to be compliant with what they say.
Well, that's fair. And if it's something that Santa doesn't have control, then I know this crafters community, we could probably do something to urge her because we love Sylvia and she's part of this family. What was her mom's name again? Did she say?
It's
Or just her mom?
the same name. They share the same name, just different last name.
Well, I was going to have everyone put up a message like, do it, follow the doctor's orders. What is it? So they have the same name. Oh, okay. So everyone put in the chat to urge Sylvia's mom, say, Mama Sylvia, follow the doctor's orders. Let's just put it in there, maybe some hearts, and maybe that'll push her. Like we're watching, Santa has like this magic tool maybe that I can get from him and I'll know, I'll know. And maybe if you follow it, we can urge you even more with something, Come on, you could do it.
It's always good to encourage too, rather than like, you're not doing it, you're not going to get better. We don't like to I don't like to use the word shame someone into doing it, but I'd rather say, you encourage them if you want to feel better, or if there's a problem with it, talk to us, talk to your doctor. There's always someone to do, but we like to encourage you to do the things that you need to do to make yourself feel better.
Well said, Santa.
We've got one more message from the Children's Hospital. This
Yay.
from Grace, who is 8.
Okay.
And she says, "Find me, Santa. Mommy and Daddy says if you bring me my wish list, I have permission to have it.
Oh.
So may I have dolls and a kitchen set and nail polish, please?"
I always know where you are, so I can find you. So that's how that works. So I think you're looking good there.
Yay.
And then all the kids say to you, "Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year,
Woo!
Santa and Mrs. Claus."
You too. All you kids have a Merry Christmas this year. Santa will find you.
And I'm sure you heard them. I'm sure your elves have already shown you that they said that in unison all at the same time.
Aww.
They're always watching.
We should have had them record that and play the clip. That's cute. Thank you guys for watching too. I'm so glad you were able to and be here and stuff. That's amazing.
And maybe, Crashly, you and I can set up something to tape and send them later. Maybe another little message.
Yep. I'm on the same page. We'll work together. I don't want to say what we're doing because I don't know yet, but Santa and I are
Right.
very good at collaborating. I can assure you that much. So I could probably say there's something coming, but we're going to work on that. Yes. Answer is yes.
Good.
1000%. Nerve pain to go away, but I don't want this. So I don't know if this is a Santa request from Diamond Queen 2020, but I'll put it up here. She just wants this nerve pain to go away, but don't want pain medicine because of the risk of addiction. So that kind of goes with following the doctor's orders. Or do you have any advice for that?
Well, actually, pain medicine is not really for nerve pain. Santa knows a little thing or two about this subject. There are medications specifically for nerve pain that are non-addictive. So if you talk to your doctor about that, Lyrica is one of the ones that's specifically for nerve pain. So
Fair enough.
talk to your doctor, because when some doctors or some emergency rooms, they think pain, they just hand you Percocet or a shot of something in the emergency room. All that does is put you to sleep. You wake up, you still have the pain. But if you ask specifically, there are specific medications specifically for nerve pain that are not addictive.
Yeah, and my advice would be don't be afraid to ask. Don't just sit there with your pain and not do anything about that. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask your doctor. That's what they get paid for.
If you're having pain, tell them. They don't read minds. They don't know. Don't suck it up. I'm not bringing anybody a red cape for Christmas to be a hero.
Ooh.
If you're having pain, tell somebody. If you want to be out of pain,
go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to be out of pain, tell them. This is what I'm having. This is my pain. Don't Santa does it every now and then too. If my back hurts or my leg hurts, you try to suck it up and it doesn't bother you, then it gets worse. But if I would have said something when it first started, we could have did something about it and make it better quicker.
Yeah, and I think back pain's understandable being over 1,000 years old, right?
Yeah, carrying a big bag of toys around.
Yeah, Santa just broke it down for us too. That was awesome. I saw another message here.
Well, she's looking for that one. I've got one more letter from Santa, and I think.
Oh, so yeah, you said something about reading a story. So we have about 45 minutes left in our allotment time. So we have one more letters to Santa. If I see questions pop up, then that's great. I'll put those on too. Right here, I think it was Monica just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Santa, and Happy New Year. But you mentioned something about maybe reading a story. Is that something you'd still be interested in doing?
I could still do that, especially since we have children from the hospital watching.
Okay. Do you want to do the last letter first?
Letter.
Okay.
Let's do the last letter.
And then we can go into Santa's story. This one comes from Tina Meisen, and she says she's old enough. And she goes, "Hi, Santa. Just want to be able to go to a concert again. Please help make that happen in 2021.
Yeah, Santa, if you could do away with this COVID, I'm on board with that too.
I wish Santa. I know Santa's helpers at the malls and things like that are, doing the best they can this year. But even them, with all the COVID things going on, it's hard for me to say.
Yeah, because some things are just even out of even Santa's control, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Here's one. My 10-year-old daughter named Seds. I don't know what she's named, but she says hi and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Very Merry Christmas.
Grace from the Children's Hospital didn't hear Santa's talking about the American Girl doll.
Oh, it's okay. We can reread it for you.
Sure.
So Grace from the Children's Hospital wants an American Girl doll.
And yep, Santa will definitely try and make that happen for you.
Absolutely. Really hope that, they're talking about Shine. Okay, I don't think I missed any questions or messages in the chat. If I did, please repost because I'm at the bottom of the chat. So yes, please repost. Now, Santa, I have one quick Christmas wish too. I won't go on and on because I get all emotional and stuff. But here recently this past year, my husband Kerwin and I, my family, we kept getting into roadblocks, which you probably already know. It happens in like threes, and they're big ordeals. The car breaks, and a refrigerator broke, and then the dryer broke. It was just back-to-back things. And my Christmas wish is to like everyone in this community right now. They all chipped in, and Jennifer did this auction, and everyone kind of chipped in. There was some people that just donated. Someone donated just $200 just cause. And we were able to get this new amazing fridge, which is the absolute best Christmas gift me and my family could have asked for. And the dryer fixed with the leftover money because they raised enough for both. So my wish is I hope that everyone here or anyone who contributed to that auction or even thought about me, I just hope that they have an amazing Christmas and get everything they want, or at least, feel my gratefulness because you made an impact on my life. And that's all I'm going to say because I get emotional, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. But that's my wish, Santa.
I think we can do it. We can do that. I've noticed you guys do it with a lot of people in your group. Even your friend Pizza was telling me the same thing. You guys all rallied together and helped him, and
we sure do. When the universe throws obstacles at this community, we clap back twice as hard. We get stuff done. I mean, this community is unlike any other YouTube community. I guarantee you that much. Even when we're mad at each other, we either just don't talk about it or we're just get over it. Sometimes there's drama, but I swear everyone forgets and just moves on. It's just amazing. It's always I don't know. I love it.
Yeah, it's easier just to get over things and just hold it in. Then you just feel bad, and then you end up looking bad, and it is no sense. Just let it go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you saw, Santa. Did you see the picture of Zachary, my son, hugging the refrigerator? Because I think they wanted me to show you.
Oh, let me see.
Okay, I gotta find it real quick. I thought it was at the bottom of my pictures. Hey, I just saw pictures on there. Hold on, I'm looking for it. I'm sorry, this is awkward now. Oh, you know what? I just sent it to Crystal. Do you have any questions for Santa while I'm getting it? Sorry, I've got
trying to
put myself on the spot.
I don't know. I think the best thing, the thing I would ask, I guess it goes along with someone else asking for concerts. My wish is that we could actually have some in-person cons next year.
Oh, God.
Santa's looking forward to that himself.
I'm wanting to get back into going to some sci-fi conventions and comic book conventions and kind of missing them.
That's why I like going to them conventions too, because then I can dress up. People don't know who I am, and I can sneak around and have fun.
Okay, I found them. So this is the refrigerator we were able to buy. So it's like not just a rinky-dink refrigerator. The auction raised enough for us to get an Iron Man refrigerator.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure it's bigger than the one we had before.
Oh, same size.
Oh, is it same size? Okay. And this is my son Zachary. So thankful that we could actually buy things like fish sticks and all that junk food and stuff. He's actually hugging it, and yeah, that's what they wanted me to show you.
Well, Santa just sent you a picture too. When you said about Santa always red suit when your friend Valerie asked.
Ooh.
I sent you a picture of my green suit, what I used to look like in my green suit.
Is it going to focus? That's interesting. I didn't even know that Santa used to have a green suit.
Yep.
I had no idea.
That was about the 1700s right there, that suit.
1700s.
That's the magic of Santa with a color photo.
Speaking of your suit, I have a random question for you.
Okay.
Do you still wear the big coat and the hat and all that stuff when you go deliver presents in like Florida or Hawaii where it's like 1,000 degrees?
Well, I always have my hat. I always wear my hat. And I'm going so fast through Florida and the South because you figure I have the whole world to deliver to. The South and Florida and things like that is probably maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. So
you can cover. Oh, wow. You are fast.
It just zooms right through. So I never bother to take the coat off. I'm just going so fast.
That is amazing.
Mystical 81 just wants to say that she's had a difficult week and is hoping for some magic too.
Oh, thank you. We can see what we can do with that. You have a friend there that's usually in your chat. Is it Autistic Perspective or something?
Yeah. I don't know if they're here today, but yeah, they're usually here.
Are they here tonight?
Autistic Perspective, are you here? I don't know. I don't recall. Like I said, the chat's flying, so I'm not sure.
Well,
but I can send her the replay if you have
Yeah, if
anything.
they're here, they watch it later. I noticed that her son or her child was given a hard time at school for saying that he believes in Santa when the kids told him Santa's not real.
Oh boy!
And I'm sorry that happened. Number one, and number two, some people don't believe, and that's okay. I still believe in them, whether they believe in me or not. But you know in your heart, if you believe Santa exists, then Santa exists for you. You don't let anyone tell you any different. They can say what they want. It doesn't matter. It's just words that maybe they have something going on or they have a problem, with their life that we don't know about. But if you believe, then you believe. Don't let anyone take that away from you. That's part of the magic of Christmas, if you believe or not. If you believe in me, then I'm real. I'm right here in front of everybody talking to you.
Did you guys hear that really big thump? I think it was a mic dropping from Santa right now. He just dropped the mic, and I hope that Autistic Perspective is listening. But if she's not Santa, don't worry. I can reach out to her on Messenger, or email her with the replay link, and let her know. Make sure she gets your message, okay?
Right. Maybe the Santa that was at the school or where you were is one of my helpers. Maybe he's not the real Santa, but the real Santa's right here telling you, I believe in you, and you believe in me, and that's part of Christmas. That's what matters. If Christmas is in your heart, you don't have to run around saying, I believe, I believe, I believe. That's as long as you know to yourself. That's all that matters, okay?
And speaking of believing, there are some other questions that kids might have when it comes to believing in you. Mm-hmm. And maybe you can address those now to help keep the Christmas spirit alive in these kids. And one of them would be, how does Santa have the same wrapping paper as their parents have?
Well, sometimes I have to have elves with me, and sometimes I'll leave the extra wrapping paper for your parents to use, or sometimes they leave extra for me and the elves help me. It goes so fast that I don't always wrap things until I get there, or the elves do it, and we just go boom like that, and we share. Parents and Santa share back and forth.
Oh.
And then another question they might have would be, with all of the kids all around the world leaving out milk and cookies for you, where do you put it all?
In his lower abdomen.
You've seen the big bowl full of jelly, right? Right here.
Well, and then you said you give some to elves too, huh?
Yeah, there's some elves. I share. Prep and Landing can have some. I try not to do the coal. The coal elves are not bad guys, but sometimes I'll share with them.
Another one, and I've answered this one for my kids before.
Uh-oh.
And they ask, how does Santa make it around the world to give all the kids their gifts in one night? And I know one thing that my kids have found out throughout the years is one thing that helps is not everyone celebrates Christmas on Christmas Day. So that helps knock a lot of them out. Plus, with time zones. Mm-hmm. You've got there may just be 8 hours in a night for one person, but
are you going to answer?
That goes Santa around. Answer? Sorry, I'll let Santa answer.
Sorry, Santa. My husband's a little bit of a know-it-all.
He was doing so well too.
Oh.
Yeah, the night lasts 24 hours. Is one night around the world. It's the time zones makes it 24 hours, but it's also part of the magic. That's how fast I'm going, and I have 24 hours to do it. So for Santa, that's plenty of time.
Ho ho ho.
Sorry, I was trying to be an imposter.
And there's also the Santa Tracker app, too, since we're all...
Santa, do you have anything to do with this Santa tractor? Are those more imposter? Tracker. Isn't that what I said?
You said tractor.
Oh. I think...
There's a Santa tractor I want on board, but I said tracker.
Santa Tracker is it's not necessarily me for sure. It's the way they're guessing where I'm at by what people have said and what time it is. So they're kind of guessing where I'm at. Maybe I've been there already. Maybe I'm zoomed through already. But it gives you a rough idea where I'm at.
That sounds kind of like the same gamble you get when you buy your diamond paintings from Amazon.
Yeah, right?
See, Santa knows. Right?
You know,
He knew. Exactly.
I tried doing that. I tried ordering some things from Amazon to deliver with the things the kids asked for.
Mm-hmm.
And if I would have gotten one more message that said your package is delayed, maybe tomorrow, or call us if you don't get it. Oh, Santa was going to say a few things to end up on the naughty list, maybe.
Oh, man.
Amazon's tracking. I like when it comes right away or next day or something like that, but it's hit or miss with Santa on that.
Well, it's 7:30, and I know I'm pretty sure we probably have some kids that are really anxious to hear you read them a story. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and get the story going for all the kids that are watching.
Okay, especially if you're at the children's hospital watching.
All
I'm glad to read it for everybody. But
right, we're going to mute here for you, Santa, so stage is all yours.
okay, this is the night before Christmas. The nice old Christmas story. And this is by Clement C. Moore. I'll try and remember to hold up the pictures as I go. Santa starts reading, he gets just get right into the story. Okay. It was the night before Christmas, and it went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings
I'm
hung by the
sorry
chimney
to
with
cut you
care.
off, Santa. I think the audio is kind of messing up. Now, I don't know if that's just my computer. Audience, if you could please comment if you're hearing static and weird volume issues or if it's on my end. If it's on my end, then whatever. But I don't want people to miss the story.
Okay, it might have been the pages from the book, too. I'm kind of close to the thing, but I'll try again.
You know what, Santa? You sound exactly clear right now. That's really weird. Okay, I'm going to mute again.
Okay. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. Picture of everybody sleeping. Because everybody needs to be asleep before I get there.
I'm sorry.
And Mama in her kerchief and I.
You're clicking in and out again. We can't hear you. I don't.
When I turn the pages, it makes noise. When I turn the pages, I know it makes a little noise, but I'll try.
Let's make him full screen.
It's like static when you're going in and out. You want to make him full screen?
Yeah, take us out and see if that'll help.
Okay, let's try that.
I tried that. You have to click the one, I think.
What one?
All the way to the left.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you for the encouragement.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Mom and Dad getting ready for bed. I'm turning the page, so if that's the static, you'll know. When out on the lawn, there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash to open the shutters and throw up the sash. When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. And we all know who that is. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistles and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. That's what reindeer look like. They're everywhere. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of 8 little hoofs. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler who just opened his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as snow. Oops. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Santa's a cat person, too. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." In the end. And Merry Christmas to everybody.
Woohoo! Woo! That was beautiful. Now, did any questions come in on the chat while that was happening? I had to go grab some coffee, Santa, to be honest.
Didn't have one come in on the chat, but we had a question pop up.
Okay.
Some people would like to know, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Hey, that was my question.
I like The Bishop's Wife. It's an older movie with...
I'm telling Mrs. Claus.
It's why?
Because
it's
you like The Bishop's Wife. Sorry, never mind.
It's a movie. It's Cary Grant back in the day. It's a black and white movie.
Bad joke.
It helps the pastor of the church, the bishop, who only wants to raise money for a new church, a big, grand, beautiful church. And the angel that comes at Christmas time, Dudley, teaches him it's a little more than Christmas is a little more than just about grand displays and money. He ends up back at the old place with the orphanage, with the boys from the orphanage, and the old church where the spirit and everybody still fill. So it shows you there's more to Christmas than just money and grand gestures and things like that. And I like A Christmas Story too, because I really like Ralphie.
My favorite part of The Bishop's Wife, it's not a part on like, oh, it's sappy or anything. No, it's just my favorite part of the whole movie is when he's talking to him and the angel keeps refilling his cup.
Oh, the old professor. Yeah, the old professor.
That just had me cracking up laughing as a kid. He just sit there and he just keep refilling it like, what?
That one, and when the little girl gets into the snowball fight with the boys. Because he shows that little girls can do just as much as the boys can. A little girl can do anything boys can do.
Have you ever seen the movie Bad Santa? And if so, how does that make you feel?
I really don't like it. I've seen it. Not crazy about it.
Yeah, he's extra bad, huh?
Yeah. I saw Fred Claus, and I didn't think I was going to like that one either, but it taught him a lesson in the end, so it wasn't all bad. But I like Christmas Story. I think Scrooged is very funny. I like A Christmas Carol, Dickens' Christmas Carol, especially the one with Patrick Stewart, but I won't go into why.
I'm kind of curious as to why, but that's okay. What about your favorite? Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Dominic the Donkey.
That's a song. How does that go, Santa?
Dominic, you've never heard Dominic? It's the Italian Christmas donkey.
Nope.
Kerwin will play it. I hear Kerwin playing it.
I don't know about no donkey.
You'll hear it. It's there. That's
I'll have to Google that, Santa. I don't know nothing about that.
And I have to say, of all the actors that have played me, I like Kurt Russell too.
You know, he's one of the hot Santas, I will say. Like he's a very hot dude. I mean, like you're up. You mean you're the OG, you know? But for people that are like trying to replicate you, he does a solid, super.
I like the way he sings "Merry Christmas, Baby" by Elvis.
Oh, are you gonna sing that for us?
You don't want to hear Santa sing, not even a little bit. I can ruin Jingle Bells. All I do is hum.
Oh well, that's perfectly fine because there's plenty of songs out there dedicated to you.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, I really appreciate you coming on the stream. Oh, did you get more?
Yeah, we've got this. This question comes from two kids at the Children's Hospital: Jacob, who's 5, and Sarah, who is 6.
Okay.
And they have a question for you. Do you bring toys to all kids, even if they don't have a Christmas tree?
Ooh, okay.
If you don't, it's not really about the Christmas tree. That actually, the Christmas tree was taken from an older holiday before Christmas. It was called Saturnalia. That's actually a pre-Christian holiday. And that was when the people would bring in pine branches and Yule trees, and they would burn them in the fire to represent the new beginning of the year. That was like kind of a combination of Christmas and New Year's. And they would celebrate that way. But the Christian holiday, the Christmas tree, is still part of that. So the holidays, a lot of the holidays actually have older meanings to them. And it's just when the Christians adopted the fact of the tree, and you decorate the tree, and you put the angel or the star on top to go with the birth of Jesus and things like that. And it's just adapted, but you don't need a tree. If you don't have a tree, I'll still find you. If you believe, I'll find you.
Santa's kind of a smarty pants. So where would you put the presents? Just wherever you see fit?
Wherever they can go, wherever they'll fit.
I love that.
I can leave them at the end of somebody's bed. I can leave them in a living room.
Even do a treasure hunt with them?
Ooh.
No, I'm not like that crazy Easter bunny who hides stuff on you and makes you look for it.
I was going to ask
That's not a holiday.
Do you hang out with like the Easter bunny and like the tooth fairy and stuff? Like, do you have them on speed? Do you FaceTime and stuff?
We talk every year.
Like once a year or all year?
Every now and then, but the Easter bunny's always busy with his kids. He's got a lot of kids.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the movie? What's it called? The Guardians?
Legend, Rise of the Guardians.
Have you seen that movie, Rise of the Guardians?
I've seen it.
Yeah. So is it like that? And is the Easter bunny like as amazing as Hugh Jackman is? Because Hugh Jackman is like my most recent favorite person ever. Oh, Santa. Oh, I thought you
I'm sorry. Did I do that out loud?
Kind of, yes.
Well, I did notice I'm not a big tatted up Russian guy.
You're not?
No. Although it depends on if you're from Russia and you can hear me in Russian.
I'm not, so I can't.
So you'll hear me in whatever language you speak. That's how that works too.
So people that speak Spanish that are listening right now can just magically, ooh, that's pretty fancy.
See that?
So, like, could you also tell me, like, what the people at the nail salon are saying? Are they really talking smack about me? Because I feel like they are.
Sometimes.
And I never know what they're saying. They do? I knew it. I knew they were, because I'll be there getting my nails done, and they're yelling in the background. And, like, I knew I knew they were talking about. Okay, I feel better now that I have confirmation. I don't feel better that I know that they're talking.
That's a funny story, because during the year a few years ago, Mrs. Claus and I were in disguise, dressed like normal people, because Santa likes Chinese food. So we went to a Chinese place for dinner, and Santa speaks Chinese. I can understand them, and I heard them making comments about Mrs. Claus at the time.
No.
So Santa said, "That's very rude" in Chinese back to them, and I've never seen someone's face drop so hard in my life.
Uh-oh.
If you've ever seen The Little Mermaid when Sebastian's chin falls,
yeah,
and they ended up not charging us for dinner that night because we knew what they said and they knew it. But it depends. People shouldn't just obviously think that someone doesn't understand what they're saying, because you never know who's listening.
Maybe I need to do that, and I'll get my nails for free.
Speaking of who's been listening, I
Yes.
believe that it's time for the children at the Children's Hospital to get back to their normal routine.
Okay.
So I think it might, we can go ahead and give them a big good night and a Merry Christmas, and hope they get well soon.
Thank you,
Yes.
kids. We
Thank
love
you, kids.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you, and to all the nurses that are working there that night. Your doctors and nurses, Merry Christmas to you too. Great job, everybody.
Yes.
Keep up the good work.
Yep. And who was that going through? Cheryl, I might call you here either tonight or tomorrow. So yeah, just watch out for me. I'll call you a messenger, okay?
Yeah, Cheryl, we definitely need to get your information for that. So
yeah, it's me and Santa set our mind to something. So I assure you something's gonna happen. I can vouch for that right now.
And they're all saying thank you.
Oh,
You're
yay!
very welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh gosh, that was really special. I'm so Cheryl. Just thank you. That made this night really special for me, and it touched us all, man. That was nice.
I was gonna say, do you need another
Okay,
tissue?
so did we have any more questions coming?
We're going to do a recap on
No.
what we've learned about Santa today too.
Are you going to do that recap?
Well, because I've seen some other, for those who weren't here earlier.
Yes, maybe came in late.
So we all just to make it better on your taste buds, your favorite cookie is
Oreos.
And you're not lactose intolerant,
No.
but you're okay if
I'm okay with anything. Santa is a Coca-Cola fan, but Diet Coke. So.
Mm-hmm. And you all can also see the full answers by watching the replay, and make sure you comment #replay. And if you weren't here during the live, it's okay. You can put your message in the comments, and I can make sure. I got Santa on speed dial. He's kind of a homeboy. So yeah, make sure you like the stream and comment #replay for Santa. And then yeah, we'll be good to go. If I missed any questions in the chat, please repost now, as we are wrapping up this stream. And Santa, thanks I know you're so busy, especially this time of year. This was really special, and I think we all kind of needed it. It's been a tough year, Santa, and I think we all needed a little more Christmas, right?
Oh, definitely. And I always have time for you, Crashly.
Oh, y'all hear that? And he loves me. I didn't sing Hamilton one time.
Although on your Christmas list, I cannot give you Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, it's okay. My friend Robert Pizza got me the next best thing. So
okay,
yeah.
just want to make sure.
Can you just go ahead and give Robert, like an actual life-size spaceship, or whatever nerd thing he wants, because that was really cool of him.
Trust me, Robert's covered.
Oh. I don't know if I should be worried or not, but I'll just take your word for that, Santa.
Oh yes,
And
Robert's got the in with Santa. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone's saying thank you. Helen says thanks for spending time with us. Drea says thank you. Here's a question. Melissa B, are you taking adult wish list? Yeah, so you probably came into the stream a little late, Melissa B. We are, yes. But yeah, you can, if you want to enter and still on that form, I'll leave it open. and I can forward any message you want to Santa. But we are coming to a close, and Dave's live stream is up next, and I can't take up too much of Santa's time, but I'm so glad that you guys are here watching. Santa, thank you again. Don't forget to thumbs up on the live, please. And yeah, that's all for tonight. Any last words, Santa?
No, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe and hit the like button.
Hey!
Who's your favorite reindeer?
Oh, you would have a last second question.
Yes,
Only
I
you.
would. Yes, I would.
Oh, they're all my favorite, but I like Chet. He's getting good. He's getting better.
They need to remake the song then, because I don't know who Chet is. I'm
You've
just
never
saying.
seen Chet?
No!
They have him in a little bit in that one movie, Santa Claus 2, with that Tim Allen guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch that one.
Sir, yes, sir. All right. That's it for tonight. We got to wrap it up here. Thanks again, Santa. I'll call you after this. Thank you all again so much. Please thumbs up the live. And yeah, you can share this stream. If you still know anyone that needs Christmas cheering up, share the link to the stream. It will be available for replay immediately. But yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you all have a wonderful night and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Santa. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Thanos said bye.